While we continue to track all the latest, we are getting this breaking input. Now, Indian Embassy in Israel has now issued an advisory. In view of the prevailing situation in the region, all Indian nationals in Israel are advised to stay vigilant and adhere to the safety protocols as advised by the Israeli authorities and Home Front Command. These are the latest inputs that we are tracking from the ground, where now Israel has declared a state of emergency following a preemptive strike against Iran, warning that retaliatory missiles and drone attacks are expected imminently. But Siddhant now joins us back on the broadcast. Siddhant, what immediate measures are Indian nationals in Israel being advised to take amid these warnings?
Well, it will definitely be a matter of concern for the government of India, given fresh escalation in the West Asia, because there are a lot of Indian students, Indian professionals, Indian workers working in Israel. And in fact, after 7th October attack, India had sent fresh batch of workers to Israel to work in the real estate sectors and various other sectors. More than 20,000 recruitments were done after that when the Palestinians were removed by the Israelis, and the Indians filled those spaces in Israeli real estate industry and various other sectors. Having said that, now India in Israel, the Indian Embassy in Israel, has come up with an advisory, and I quote, in view of the prevailing situation in the region, all Indian nationals in Israel are advised to stay vigilant and adhere to the safety protocols as advised by the Israeli authorities and Home Front Command. Please exercise caution, avoid unnecessary travel within the country, and stay close to safety shelters, unquote. So as I said, that it is definitely a matter of concern for the Indian government, the safety and security of Indian nationals working in Israel. And in fact, this is an advisory which has been released by the Embassy of India in Israel, asking Indian community to exercise caution, avoid unnecessary travel within the country, and stay close to safety and shelters. As I said, that after October 7th attack, there were a lot of Palestinians which were replaced by Indians in Israel, in real estate industry and various other sectors. So, the number of Indians working in Israel has gone up in last 1 year. There have been more than 20,000 to 30,000 recruitments done by various Israeli companies, here in India. So it will definitely be a matter of concern, and the safety and security of the Indian national is a top priority for the government of India. And this is an advisory which has come right after Israel launched Operation Lion against Iran, because the retaliation from Iran is imminent. And whether it's going to be the U.S. interest in the region or Iran is going to directly attack Israel would something which we really need to wait and watch.
Right, Siddhant. Given the heightened tensions, Indian nationals in Israel are now being urged to stay vigilant and follow all of the protocols. Now let's listen into the latest official statement coming in from the Israel's defense forces.
For years, the Iranian regime has called for the destruction of the state of Israel, planning and advancing concrete military plans to do so. Over the past few months, intelligence has shown that Iran is closer than ever to obtaining a nuclear weapon. This morning, the IDF began preemptive and precise strikes targeting the Iranian nuclear program in order to prevent the Iranian regime's ability to build a nuclear bomb in the immediate time frame. We have no choice. We are operating against an imminent and existential threat. We cannot allow the Iranian regime to obtain a nuclear weapon that would be a danger to Israel and the entire world. This operation is for our right to exist here, for our future and for our children's future. The State of Israel has the right and the obligation to operate in order to protect its people, and will continue to do so. The IDF conducted significant preparations for this operation. We are well prepared, both in defense and offense, to defend ourselves. The IDF will continue to defend the State of Israel.
Well, we continue to stay on this report itself. Siddhant also stays with us on the broadcast. Siddhant, we just heard the IDF spokesperson speak, and very pertinent things that brings light is that Iran is closer than ever in obtaining nukes, and we have no other choice, is what specifically was said. Now, with the tensions increasing in the Middle East and reaching such a critical point, how credible is the intelligence suggesting Iran's nuclear program is nearing completion, and what implications could this have? Take us through all of those details.
Well, we are still awaiting detailed response from the government of Israel, but so far what we know after speaking to friends back in Israel, that IAEA's latest report on Iran's nuclear program is perhaps a context to launch Operation Lion. Now, Israelis are telling us that since IAEA in its report cast shadow on Iran's peaceful nuclear program, perhaps that has been made a context by the Israelis. This is for the first time that IAEA has confirmed that the nuclear program that Iran is running is not purely peaceful. Perhaps that has casted doubts, and Israel has made it as a context to launch strikes deep in Iran. Now, we are still waiting for a detailed statement coming from Israel. In fact, we have also been told that the Iranian regime's leadership has been blatantly, constantly, publicly calling for the annihilation of the state of Israel. Iran, over the years, Iranian regime has been investing in massive military build-up in order to execute its declared vision, destruction of Israel. This is what Israelis have to say. The regime has been promoting an extensive and clandestine nuclear weapon program while conducting negotiations in bad faith. IAEA report proved without a doubt that the Iranian nuclear program is not meant for peaceful purposes, but rather for military objectives. While rapidly enriching uranium, Iran has been developing over the years advanced means of delivery and continuing to advance weaponization efforts. Now, Israel also has to say that Iran is only moments away from nuclear weapons. The threat posed by Iran is imminent, and Israel had no choice but to
Siddhant,
remove
I'm
it.
so sorry to cut you across. This indeed is a developing story. The tensions continue to escalate, and
Network 18 is now the clear leader in digital media, with 55% more users on native platforms and social media than Times Internet. Network 18, the undisputed leader of news networks, way ahead of the times.